A deadly house fire in Pinal County claimed the lives of what's believed to be a family of 3.
That's right. Relatives tell 9 on Your Side they have no idea how Friday's fire started. They say the family was very happy. The victims, they say, are Dr. Joyce Bonenberger, her husband Dennis, and their young son Trevor. Investigators have yet to confirm that. Still, as you can see, the home was reduced to ashes. So what does this mean for investigators? What do they have to go on? 9 on Your Side's Maggie Vespa found out, and the answer may surprise you. Maggie.
Stella, investigators hope to have a cause of death by Wednesday, and one expert tells us even in a case like this where the scene is so badly burned, not all is lost. In fact, far from it. But first, we want to warn you, some of the details in this story are graphic. So the idea of burning up a crime scene is
difficult. Really difficult.
Authorities have not dubbed this scene suspicious. Still, fire investigator David Smith says the science is the same. First up, human remains, even ones burned beyond recognition.
When we're speaking of a badly burned body, typically we're talking about a large amount of weight loss. But that weight loss is typically associated with legs, arms.
What's left? The torso and head, containing fluids in the eyes, bladder, and stomach.
Based on the gastric contents, one can establish what they ate and can establish parameters of when their last meal was.
Which narrows down time of death. Also left over, blood, a lot of it, which shows
the carboxyhemoglobin level, some of the other fire gas levels that we would expect if a person was alive.
Figuring out how and where the fire started, Smith says, is tougher. Burn patterns can be misleading. So often,
we may have to actually recreate that and actually have to go through a burn scenario to see if that pattern, in fact, you can duplicate that pattern.
Another clue, Smith says, where the bodies were found. Typically, he says, if the victims were alive and awakened by the fire, they gathered together either to escape or just be with one another. In this case, investigators say they were found separately. The adult male in the garage, the woman and child in separate bedrooms. Sky?